How's it going, YouTube? This is a new video series I'm gonna put on my channel, and it's gonna be my weekly recap of what I played at my weekly locals. So we got the deck. I will show you all 60 cards, and then at the end, we will open up the prize pack I got, or the entry pack I got. So we will start off with the energies. We play 1, 2, 3, 4 capture energies. The card reads, when you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So we're playing the 4. You can only play 4 in your deck, so it works out that way. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 basic energies, and we're using water because the Pokemon we use is Suicune. It attacks for 1 water, 1 colorless, so that's why we are able to play these 2 types of energies. I am using the nice Hollow and Phantoms reverse hollow energies. They're my favorite looking by far out of the energies in the TCG, so I thought, you know, why not flex a little? So that's the energies. Next up, we have items. So I'm playing 1 escape rope. You only play the 1. It's just the one of. It helps you out in a few situations when you need to switch or switch your opponent's active. Other than that, it's not really that useful. We're playing 1, 2 Cape of Toughness. Cape of Toughness reads, the basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets 50 HP except Pokemon GX. So if you attach it to your Suicune V, it has a total of 260 HP, but I also found it's good against when your opponent's trying to snipe your bench on your Lotads. It gives them 110 HP total, so they can't just one-shot it with some snipe damage. I'm playing 1, 2 rare candies. You need it to evolve your Lotad from a Lotad into a Ludicolo. I'll read the card Ludicolo once we get to it. That's the only reason. We're also playing 1, 2 Scoop Up Nets. Scoop Up Net is a good card. Lets you pick up one of your non-V or GX Pokemon. So we pick up Lotads, Sobbles, anything. It's also like a switch. It's like a pseudo switch in case we have a Sobble or something in the active that we don't want. Next up, we have 2 Capacious Bucket. Capacious Bucket reads, search your deck for up to 2 water energies, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Since we're a water deck and we want to search out energies, this is a perfect card for us. Also play 4 Evolution Incense. It searches an evolution Pokemon from our deck. Don't have to discard, just a straight search. We play a lot of evolutions. It's searchable with Shady Dealing, so it's a good card to have. Then we also play 1, 2, 3, 4 Level Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. I search out Sobble, Drizzile, and Lotad. All cards that are needed, so it's great. Play 4 Quick Ball. The standard, discard a card from your hand, search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it into your hand. Just overall great card. I don't see why you wouldn't play 4 of those. And that is the items that we play. So we will move on to the supporters next. Now we'll get into the supporters. We play 1 Raihan. The card states, you can only play this card if your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you do, search your deck for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I like to use this once a Suicune's knocked out. I get to attach the water from my discard to my Suicune, search out the card I get from my deck from the search effect is a capture energy to then replace another Suicune on bench. That's how I mainly use it. It has other aspects as well, but that's the main one. We also play 2 Boss's Orders. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. Standard card, only play 2 because we can search it out with Shady Dealings if we need to at any point during the game. Next up, we play 1, 2, 3, 4 Marnies. Standard draw card. I picked this over research simply because we have so many resources we don't want to discard. And for that reason alone, we play the Marnie. Then last but not least, I have to secure the full arts because the artwork's absolutely amazing on this. She's definitely a sweetie. We have 4 Melony. Attach a water energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon V. If you do, draw 3 cards. So we can power up a Suicune V in 1 turn, which is phenomenal. It's great. It's basically Water Welder. If any of you guys played during the Sun and Moon era, you know Welder. This is basically the water version. And lastly, we will get into the Pokemon. We play 1, 2 Lotads, simply because we need to evolve into Ludicolo some way. That being said, we also play 1, 2 Ludicolos. The effect reads, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may use this ability. During this turn, your basic Pokemon attacks do 100 more damage, which is phenomenal. If you and your opponent have a full bench, plus this, you're doing 300 damage with an Inteleon ping, quick shooting Inteleon. That's enough to one-shot a VMAX. So in the late game, you can just one-shot a VMAX after you set up your board, which is great because that's how I usually win. We then play 1, 2, 3, 4 Sobbles. I pick the 70 HP one simply because if your opponent's sniping your bench, they need the extra 10 damage, and usually that stops them from getting the knockout. Since we aren't playing any Rapid Strike support, I see no reason to play the Rapid Strike Sobble over this one. Next up, we play 1, 2, 3, 4 Drizziles. Simply because the ability Shady Dealings is so good. When you evolve this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle a deck. Any trainer card you want, you evolve from Sobble into that, it's amazing. We also play 1 Shady Dealings Inteleon. Shady Dealings is the same one on Drizzile, except you search 2 trainers, which is doubly impressive. Usually you search out for a Rare Candy, Evolution Incense into the Ludicolo in the late game to one-shot a VMAX. Then we are playing 1, 2 quick shooting Inteleons. The ability reads, once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. It can be active, bench. You can use multiple of them per turn. It fixes your math a lot and can help you one-shot Pokemon. And finally, we play 1, 2, 3, 4 Suicune V, our main attacker. Fleet-footed, the ability says, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your active spot, you may draw a card. A +1, it's a great ability, not game-breaking, but it helps out a lot. And if you use Fleet-footed, retreat, or switch out into another Suicune, you can use that ability again, so it's effectively then a draw 2. Blizzard Rondo, the attack, for 1 water, 1 colorless, 20 damage, plus this attack does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon. So if you max out your bench, you're doing 120. If your opponent has a maxed out bench, you're doing an extra 80, 200. Ludicolo adds an extra 100, and the quick shooting Inteleon add an extra 40. So the max you can do in 1 turn to a single Pokemon is 340. That's enough to knock out every VMAX in the game, as long as it doesn't have any HP multiplier. That being said, the entire deck list will be in the description with a link to Deck Out Gaming. Use promo code YBMCards for 5% off. They have a bunch of playables. You'll be able to find the card you need. If not, message me and I'll make sure they add the card. Now, you'll get into the participation pack, because I got first place with this list if I didn't mention before. So I got store credit, but they also give you a free pack. So we'll just open the pack. We'll give you guys the code card, free code for you guys. And then we will do a 4 to the front. Water, fitting for Suicune. We got Scentiscorch, Bug Catcher, Fusion Strike Energy, great card. Indeedee, Growlithe, Phalanx, Morpeko, Smeargle, Snubble, and a Vikavolt non-holo. That does it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.